really hoping that Xylo and all the other Pino heroes, they end up saving Kivia. I really don't want to see her become a penalized hero. I really do think she made a huge mistake, killing her own blood. Killing the high priest right here. The high priest obviously wanted to kill her because he really believes in coexisting with the blight. And as you can see here, bro, Kivia has been losing a shitload of sleep. She's in complete fucking agony. The fact that she had to kill her own uncle, her own uncle that she saw as her father, and the only man that really understood her, because, he pretty much raised her. So I really do believe she made the biggest mistake. Now, hear me out. I can't take back what Kivia has done. I can't. No one can. It's an anime. We're just having fun here. But she should have just been a Trojan horse, goddammit. At least she would know who to spy on, where to get her information, who to keep tabs on, and maybe even act as a double agent. So this really hurt me when she did this. I think she took it too personal. Yeah, I'm 100% convinced she took it way too personal. Way too personal. She should have thought about it more rationally, but because it was her uncle, she had to be illogical, in my opinion. Be emotional, illogical about it. She should have been more objective. It's just one of those things where it just hurt me so bad to see her downfall. And like I said in one of my forum posts, I said, look, it would be really cool. It's really cool to see her as a Pino hero. Let's see what kind of ability she has as a Pino hero. It does feel like when you become a Pino hero, you gain like a power, because it is based on resurrection. It is like a goddess resurrecting them or summoning them. So as they get summoned, they gain a special ability, and I would really like to see her special ability. And maybe we will see that. We will see Kivia with a special ability as a Pino hero. And just like a lot of you, this is episode 12 of Sentenced to Be Hero. The cliffhanger, my guys, is insane. But what I'm really hoping for right now is Xylo and the others, they infiltrate this area and they bust her out, because she has more influence as a human and as a former commander than she would as a Pino hero. She would be able to at least create like a rebel, like a rebel against the coexisters, and spread the word. If she became a Pino hero, they would hold her tongue hostage, and they would have more power over her than ever. And let's not forget, while it is cool that Xylo's a Pino hero, we got some really cool characters here as Pino heroes. We got some creepy ones too, that are really based, like this dude right here. It was just funny as hell seeing a blight destroy another blight. Right here. Bro, this was insane. This was truly insane. He was like, oh, your screams feel so good. Right? Yeah. So we got some very insane characters as Pino heroes, but I just don't feel like it fits Kivia's. It doesn't fit like a glove. It just doesn't feel right if Kivia becomes a Pino hero. And correct me if I'm wrong, but she'd become the only female penalized hero. I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. But anyways, like I was saying, that cliffhanger though, they did us dirty, guys. They really did us dirty. We're gonna have to watch season 2. We're gonna have to watch it. A lot of animes so far that I finished up, I feel like I don't have to watch a season 2. I really don't. I think I'm pretty content with the season 1, and besides season 2, sometimes they just ruin it. You know what I'm saying? Like season 2, a second season would just ruin the momentum that season 1 had as being just real good. I enjoyed a lot of these animes, and a lot of times they don't put the same amount of production into season 2 because maybe they don't feel like the economy is doing good. Yeah, well, anyways, that's a whole nother fucking rant. But yeah, you can see here this dude just forgot his Riot, forgot his name. Anyways, yeah, insane cliffhanger, insane anime. I think this is one of the closest animes I felt that if you love like Claymore, Berserk, animes like these, you would really enjoy this one. You will really enjoy this anime as I have. I really did enjoy it, and I like having Teorita. She reminds me of Puck. You gotta have comedy relief, and Torita offered that comedy relief within this dark universe, within this dark world, the setting and everything. With all the killing, all the torture, with all the blood and all the gore. We need someone to laugh with. Like, as crazy as that sounds, if you don't laugh in the midst of darkness, you're only gonna go into despair, my guys. That's the greatest fucking advice I can give you. In your darkest moments, in your lowest of lows, you need to crack a smile, like just like fucking this Joker, like Anyways, yeah, I'm let me back away. Let me give you some space. Let me give you guys some space here. I was my true nature was showing. No, I'm kidding. Where am I? That's for you to decide. But anyways, oh, what a great anime. What a good time. I really don't have much else to give you guys. I just really wish Kivia didn't go ape shit with her emotions about her uncle, and now she's incarcerated and may become a potential Pino hero. And towards the end, we did see the blade at least cut her throat. Like, let's go revisit that scene. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't really want to see this, right? You guys, yeah, just take a good look, guys. Take a good look, because we're moving on from the scene, as funny as it is. Right here, Kivia damn near. You can see here the blade. This is like the cliffhanger right here. So we do see it penetrating. We do see it penetrating, and I don't think there's any way Xylo or anyone can stop this blade from going through. Especially as Kivia, she has the strength of a gorilla. I don't think there's any way she can stop that blade from going through her body, unless, I don't know, Teorita can Thanos snap blades from her hand, because she can, her power is summoning blades. So maybe she has another power, just Thanos snapping blades. Damn, why isn't there anything on my screen? Damn it. Well, anyways, I guess I'll lock it. I guess the god, they're telling me that it's time to end it here. But overall, I gave it, yeah, see the credits are rolling. I gave it a solid, 8 out of 10? We'll see. I think it's a good 8 out of 10 anime. We'll definitely check out season 2.